back to movementprofessional.com. So this is a video on the armbar, which is a movement for shoulder mobility for horizontal abduction using some load from a kettlebell. So you're going to start by lying on your right side, or you can do it on the left side, but in this video it'll be on the right. You're going to roll to your back and punch up as if you were finishing a chest press. And the bell will stay loaded over the right arm. The left arm is going to reach overhead for the sake of the beginning of the drill. This also could be done with the arm out to the side, as I'll show you later as we go through. And you're going to take that right leg and reach it over, which creates a trunk rotation. So at that point, I'm trying to keep the bell stacked over my right shoulder, and I want to create a supination with the palm and make sure that my wrist stays strong, my grip stays strong, and I'm not carrying a tray, but I'm pointing my knuckles up to the ceiling. All right, so as I kind of split out there and get my right leg reaching, I'm going to really just find as much range of motion as I can, but I want to keep that right shoulder stacked, trying to fight for supination and shoulder external rotation. All right, and then I'm kind of bringing that top arm down, and now I'm going to put it in different areas around the shoulders to make sure I have stability there and give myself a little bit of tactile feedback. And now, as you can see, it's happening slowly as I'm bending the elbow. That creates a bent arm bar and really tests out my ability to keep the arm in external rotation without chicken winging the elbow out. And you can see I don't have a lot of range of motion there, so that's something for me to work on. And so as I hang out there a little bit, I'm going to now try to bring my right leg back and get my legs together, which will create more of a horizontal abduction in the shoulder, meaning the bell's going to kind of come more to the back of my body, and then I can actually move my left leg out, which creates even more. I'm going to then sneak my left arm under, which can create a posterior capsular stretch on the left shoulder. All right, and then as I keep kind of fighting for that, I'm staying braced into my core, reaching my left arm, and staying real stable with the right arm overhead. Now I can start inching my left arm out, and that creates even, or my left leg out, excuse me, and that creates even more of a stretch through the posterior capsule on the left, and a little bit more of a taxing stretch and fight for stabilization on the right arm up top. All right, and then I'm going to take that left hand and just kind of create a little tactile feedback under the armpit, make sure I stay stable there, feel my lat, make sure that can turn on. Do a little work with the grip to make sure I'm not losing my grip, therefore losing stability. And then I can work myself out of that position. All right, it's important that when you're in these positions that you breathe and you use your breath to enhance the mobility. So an inhale should make your rib cage go wide, get air down into your lower back to basically decompress the lower back and also bring stability down to it. And then on the exhale, you can create a little bit more rotation by dropping the rib cage down or just basically deflating the abdomen and letting air out. All right, and then you're going to de-rotate, go back to where you started. Two hands grab the bell, and then roll back and place the weight down. You can then do this on the other side. So I was using about a 26.5-pound weight there. It should be a moderate weight, enough to give you some feedback, but definitely not a heavy loaded exercise. So that's the arm bar. If you have any questions, go to movementprofessional.com. I'll see you next time.